Thank you so much. I would like to thank everyone for coming. My story isn't new, most of you here already know it, but I will continue telling it to inspire a person who might be listening to me for the first time. My name is Anne Silva. I am a human rights lawyer, medical doctor, writer, chef, beautician, dietitian. Yeah, I know, it's too much for one person. But would you believe that when I was a child I only wanted to be a doctor, until I received a phone call that changed everything in my life, and because of that phone call I now move around with all these titles.
Hey, how are you? My name is Fabian. I got your digits from Leslie. He said you can help me with getting settled and finding accommodation at school.
Hi, nice to get to know you. I'm Anne. Yeah, sure, I can help you. The only problem is that I'm on holiday right now, so maybe when I go back I will be able to offer much help.
Alright, thanks. I will be in touch. Bye.
Yes, the call was from a boy. I had never met this boy, mind you. So we started communicating every day till we finally met in a foreign country where we were both studying. Love at first sight is what I believed it to be.
You are finally here. I was now thinking that you were never going to come.
I was coming, just wanted to celebrate my birthday at home. I can see that you are getting used to being here, far away from home.
Yeah, let's go up. I will show you my room. Anne, I like you so much. You are focused, beautiful and cool. Please be my girlfriend. I love you, Anne.
I said yes to his proposal. I became his girlfriend. We were so much in love, that's what I thought that time. Everything was going well, then after a year holiday time came and he went to visit his family and I stayed back. We used to talk over the phone. All was well then. 2 years later, that is when the problems started to arise.
Babe, we have been in a relationship for 2 years now, so I was thinking we can introduce each other to our families.
Really, babe? As for me, you already know my siblings.
Okay, tomorrow I will introduce you to my friends, then my mum. Dude, I want to introduce Anne to my mum. What do you think?
Dude, are you that serious about Anne? You can't really trust varsity girls. What if she's double-crossing you? I have an idea. Maybe you can just send pictures to your mom for the meantime.
Anne can't double-cross me. But you are right, for now I should just send pictures. Hi babe, I'm glad you called. I was about to call you. I sent mum your pictures and she liked you.
Ooh, really? That's good then.
Tomorrow you should pass by, so that we can study together in the afternoon.
Yeah, sure. I will come. Who is Fabian talking to? Who's the lady laughing? Maybe I should wait here at the door and listen.
The girl I was shown on the picture is fat.
Ha ha ha, Aunt May, I'm going to bring her home.
That fat girl. Please find a slender. We should call her Fatty.
I'm the one they are referring to as fat.
Oh Anne, you are here.
No, call me Fatty. Bye, Fabian. What I heard that day was very heartbreaking. I cried all the way to my hostel and I told myself that I was never going to forgive Fabian, and I even planned to block him on all my social media platforms. But you know what love does, he came the following morning and I took him back. This was my other mistake. Who allowed to come into my room? What are you doing here, Fabian?
I'm sorry babe, but why are you angry? What I think about you should be what matters. What my aunt was saying doesn't matter. My aunt is talkative, everyone at our house knows that, so don't let what she said get into your head.
It's not what she said. It's how you reacted. You were laughing instead of telling her to stop body shaming me.
My aunt doesn't matter. I don't even get along with her. You should be worried about what my mum thinks, not what her sister thinks.
Whatever, Fabian.
I'm sorry babe, please don't leave me.
Things started going well once again. But a lot of things had changed. Fabian was no longer posting me nor making me feel appreciated. I tried talking to him about all these things and he was just brushing me off every time, saying that I was overthinking. One day Fabian came to visit me.
I'm glad you agreed to meet me here, Anne. Did you receive my package?
What was that? Fabian. Slimming tablets. Are you for real?
Yes, try them, maybe you might reduce weight.
After my conversation with Fabian, I went back to my room and sat down with myself, and I started to reflect on all the bad things that Fabian had done and said to me.
What kind of rubbish have you cooked, Anne? You really need cooking classes.
Is it that bad? Please be serious, Fabian.
Just take cooking classes if you want us to continue
You've been
dating.
on your phone since the time I came. Don't you want to talk to me?
The time you've spent sitting here, had you used it to gym, maybe you would have lost 1 or 2 kilos by now.
I'm trying, Fabian. I even took dieting classes and I'm on diet right now. I have been on diet for months, but it's not working.
Try something else then.
I cried that day. I was so desperate for love to an extent that Fabian was throwing me everywhere and all I was doing was being obedient. I looked in the mirror and said I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry to the person I was seeing on the mirror. I had treated that person bad. I had done all things just to please someone but forgetting to please the person in the mirror. I made peace with myself that day. I told myself that I am beautiful, worthy, special and fine just like that. I also told myself that Fabian wasn't the one for me. I promised myself that if at all I end up falling in love again, I will love the person who loves me for who I am, a person who appreciates me, a person who's not ashamed of my size, a person I can be myself around without having to change anything. 2 years down the line, I graduated. Luckily for me, I had 2 degrees by the time of my main graduation, a degree in nutrition, a degree in culinary arts, now a degree in medicine. I then went ahead to pursue a degree in human rights. This was grace. God had used Fabian to push me to do other degrees to supplement mine. On my graduation day I also met someone.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Anne. Now I'm married to Jacob and we are blessed with 2 beautiful children. My story is supposed to teach everyone to love themselves the way they are. Don't let anyone tell you how you should look like or how you should be. Be you, be happy, love yourself and thank God for life.
Dude, your baban has achieved a lot. And what have you done? You are now watching her on television.
It's your fault, aren't you the one who was busy saying I should chase thin girls?
Please leave me out of this. Wasn't it your aunt who told you that? And you are also to blame. If you really loved her, you wouldn't have allowed anyone to talk shit about her.
Yeah, I was wrong. And I have learned, loving someone is accepting them for who they are, accepting their flaws, and being there for them to support them, and always having their back.
Also, in order for you to love someone, you have to love yourself first.